Today we're doing a Muddy River Vibe podcast, and I'm with Brittany Bowl, who handles our Muddy River Vibe writing. Welcome.
Thank you.
Kind of your first formal studio interview here.
Yeah.
We have a very pressing issue to talk about, and that is, of course, this week, which, of course, family and friends will be gathering Thursday watching football, eating Grandma Jones's cooking and Aunt Nancy's pies and Aunt Kathy's rolls, all that good stuff. But when Thanksgiving Day rolls around, how hungover should you be on Thanksgiving Day?
Well, I mean, generally around here, everyone's pretty hungover, I think. I think that is the ultimate Midwest goal.
Well, Brittany, of course, is an award-winning bartender, along with writing for us, and every Wednesday night, so for the last how many years have you been slinging drinks at Spring Street on Thanksgiving Eve?
Well, the last couple of years, I think I took off just because I could. But I've been there for 12 years, and I've been doing it for 12 years. This is going to be my 12th year.
So you have been okay, first off, what is the proper term? There's a derogatory term that we call the night before Thanksgiving that you said we shouldn't use, and I will agree to your decorum, that rhymes with Thanksgiving. But there's another term that's probably a little more friendly, correct?
Okay. Most people refer to it as Blackout Wednesday.
There you go. And because then you have Thanksgiving, then you have Black Friday shopping and Cyber Monday shopping. But anyway, so on Blackout Wednesday, you have been on both sides of the bar. Which do you enjoy more?
Oh, I guess I'm going to say I like bartending better. And that's why I'm doing it this year.
Because you're getting paid to be there.
Yeah.
And it's in your blood.
It's in my blood. I get to control the evening. It's a lot easier to get a drink if I want to.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, just get one, take a break, go.
But yeah, I enjoy being behind the bar, so that's what I'm doing this year. I will be at Spring Street this year. I wish I could be in two places at once. I really, really, really wanted to be at Revelry because Gypsy Tango Foxtrot is playing there.
Yes.
And that is, as you know, my husband's band. And It's going to be the debut of Megan Peters singing with them. And she was in a Quincy Community Theater play just recently. My daughter fell in love with her. Her voice is magical. So, I don't know. If I could be at both places, I would, but
sure.
I want everyone else to be at both places.
And do a lot of people bar hop, or do a lot of people just park themselves on this night?
I think this is a bar hopping night. This is a night where everyone is out. Everyone is everywhere. Everything is going on. There's stuff going on everywhere. Live music everywhere. The biggest thing is people are in town. People are in town here, and so you are going to see everyone, from high school, everyone from college, everyone is going to be here. So that's the biggest thing. You're going to see a lot of people that you don't want to see too, because we are in a town of 40,000.
Right.
So.
Also, and again, there are some new establishments that will be experiencing their first Blackout Wednesday. Port's Place, the Rat Cellar, those are kind of some newer places. I think Quincy Brewing's been around long enough to have been through one, and I know they're opening early. But then there are the old standbys, the Spring Streets, the Abbeys, the Revelries, the Kellys for the maybe the little older crowd, little crowd that doesn't want to get quite as rowdy, but Kellys can still get rowdy on time. It's always a lot of fun. Again, and all those places will still be very busy. And then, of course, instant replay, I'm sure, for the late night crowd. And, of course, that's what Port's Place is trying to cater to as well. But is Wednesday night really a night you should go late night?
I don't ever late night, so I'm not the girl to answer that question, so I don't know. But I would say, what you were saying before with all those places, the biggest thing, the Quincy tradition is, the Abbey. Mm-hmm. Everyone goes there, gathers around the bar, then you go out to the rest of what we refer to as the Triangle, which, considered it's Barney's and Spring Street. Mm-hmm. And that's what I've always considered the traditional Blackout Wednesday, Thanksgiving. And that's for all ages, too. Everyone is going to be there. When I say everyone's going to be there, it's age range of 21 to 80, you know, and you have people, again, gathered around the bar at the Abbey and gathered around the pool table at the Springs. So, yeah. It's not an age thing.
And again, it's a night where, you know, kids are back from college, families in town and such. Is it Wednesday's the big night, but what about Friday and Saturday for those who aren't shopping? Are those also kind of big bar nights too?
Yeah, those are just as big bar nights. I guess it doesn't really have a term for it, but yeah, I mean, those are just as busy nights. So,
and you, in going to those places, and again, on the, you know, for the people who don't want to shop or what have you, and, you know, there's Friday and Saturday and then event, and because a lot of people also still have to do family stuff all weekend. You know, you might have to go to your grandma's house on Thursday, your aunt's house on Friday, and something else on Saturday, both sides of the family. In doing that, so there's a lot of moving around, and when you're younger, such as yourself, it's a lot easier to bounce around after you've had that rough Wednesday night. But for some of us who maybe are on that other side of 50, it gets a little harder to do that now. Once you've gone and had the big lunch, and you want to watch football, you generally knock out and you fall asleep and try to eat again. And then many people in Quincy, of course, Thanksgiving night will go to basketball games. And then, or at Quincy High, and then they'll go to Quincy High and Quincy Notre Dame the rest of the weekends. So, but it is your contention that Blackout Wednesday is not just for the kids.
Yeah, I think, like I said, it's definitely for all ages. It's 21 to 80.
And are these
or plus?
Are these? I mean, because when you think of the, you know, in your experience as the queen of all Quincy bartenders, when you look at it, there's this week, New Year's Eve, St. Pat's. Is that the big three as far as bar times?
Yes, for sure. Those are the big three. I would say this is the biggest one, though.
And it's your favorite to work?
Yeah. This is the one that everyone is back in town for, usually. So that's the reason why I guess I like it.
And again, I think another key thing is because a lot of people will either take Wednesday off for the long weekend or maybe knock off at noon Wednesday again to extend their weekend. You don't start too early, right?
No.
You don't want to crash and burn.
Well, I mean, it all depends on what your, you know, taste is. You don't have to do it the whole night, you know? Like,
right.
You can, that's the best part about the whole weekend, too, is if you miss out on Blackout Wednesday, then you have Friday and Saturday, and there's just going to be people out all weekend, and that's the best part about it.
Now, I guess, is this our first, I guess, were we COVID-y last Thanksgiving? Were we still kind of COVID-y and didn't get to do a lot? Or did Quincy just blow it off and we all still went in anyway? Because that's kind of what we've done.
I kind of think that's kind of the way it went.
I remember...
We did miss a year, but
I remember I was with you and a few other people on St. Patrick's Day, or the day before St. Patrick's Day. Remember when COVID first hit? Because everybody thought the world was going to shut down.
Yeah.
So we were at Spring Street. A bunch of us were there who were kind of there on a semi-regular basis, and Brittany was there, and we were all just like, is this the last time we're going to be here for a while? What's going on? And we just didn't know.
That was crazy.
And then we slowed up for a little bit, but then it gradually got back. And have you, in your experience at bartending, has Quincy recovered? Has the Quincy social scene recovered from COVID?
I think, yeah, sure.
As far as crowds and people going out and doing stuff, are you seeing as many people as you used to?
That's funny that you asked this, because I was just talking to one of my friends. She lives in Germany, so it's a whole different world right now. And she asked that exact question. I was almost embarrassed to say because of the way that things are for her right now. Yeah, it is.
Is Germany still kind of shut down then?
It's very shut down.
Really?
But yeah, it's insane to say that to her, that she's like, so how is it, you know? And I'm like, well, it tastes like normalcy again.
Well, let's not, since she's in Germany at this time and everything's shut down, let's not make some bad joke about the night comparing it to the 1930s or 40s.
No,
though. That would be wrong.
No,
you can't make those kind of jokes these days. You get in trouble. So,
yeah.
But I'm glad you say that, because again, everybody's wanting to get back to normal. Everybody's wanting to go shopping. Everybody's wanting to go out to eat. And again, Quincy was one of those places where, you know, people kind of resisted, wanted to do their own thing. And, you know, we had a time where we had, you know, a pretty good COVID spike, but then we all got, you know, the vaccine was available and Everybody kind of got back in the flow, and it really kind of, it seems like it's going down. Now I know at the basketball games, they're still making the players, it looks like, wear masks, but we don't have to. And so when someone shows up to see you Wednesday night at Spring Street, no mask, of course, right?
Not if they. I mean, I'm not going to shame them if they have one on. I'll tell you what.
And they got pulled down and take your drink anyway.
Yes, exactly.
So when you in your mind frame, in your mindset here, as you get ready, because we're taping this on Monday to kind of get ready, but Brittany works a lot because this is her bartending is her primary profession. Her being a creative writer for us is one of her side hustles. But so are you pacing yourself? Or are you ready? Okay, I'm going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, go.
Well, I am still recovering from a birthday that I had this last weekend.
Happy birthday,
thank you.
27. That's
exactly,
great.
Yeah, yes. Okay. So no, I will be pacing myself as always. I work every day this week, I think, except for Thanksgiving. I have my usual schedule: my Blue Monday, my North End Tuesday, Blackout Wednesday at headquarters, and then thank goodness I'm off on Thursday. I'm going to be enjoying some food with my family, and
nice.
then I work again on Blackout or Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Oh my gosh!
There you go.
I work that at the North End Bar, and they're renovating, so that's a big thing right now. And
I think a lot of people want to see a lot of these new places, the ones that are just freshly open, and then the ones like Port's Place that, some of us who might have been to Port's Place at 2:30 in the morning 15 years ago or whatever. I hear it does. I've actually seen the pictures. It looks great.
It does.
I think
that's gonna be awesome.
I think Blaze and Kaylin, I think they've done a great job, and their partners have all got it really looks good. And I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of, again, I'm on the other side of 50, so I think, Ellen and I are probably on Wednesday night just gonna, maybe hang out, have a fire, kind of just chill out, because there might have been a Wednesday or two where I started too early and was out by dinner and decided just to take a long nap that lasted until Thanksgiving Day. So I think I've sort of again, we all get a little slower as we get older. So I probably won't see you Wednesday night, but
maybe I'll see you then on a Blue Monday.
There we go. We could always do that. So as always, thank you for stopping by, and we'll have to do this more regularly to talk about things going on. And I know you've got some other things in the hopper for us to write for Muddy River Vibe. So again, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Bob.
That's Brittany Bowl. I'm Bob Goff. Have a great week.
Thank you.